What is happening, everybody? It is a new weekend, Saturday. Hope everybody had a good week. Um, got a lot of things to do today. We've got a wall that we need to frame and get put up. Shouldn't be too hard of a job. Pretty small wall. And the weather is going to be absolutely awesome. So we're going to try to get some things done outside in the yard uh, because it's about that time. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So I talked in my last video about putting up a partition wall, just changing floor plans, something that we just got to do. So let me spin you around and show you what I'm talking about. Basically, right here at this corner, we're going to put a wall up to come across to this wall and up, just to kind of partition this area off for our 2-year-old, Victoria. So Noah, who is the 7, almost 8-year-old, is going to be here on the other side, and then just in this little area here, be mainly for sleeping and clothes storage and stuff like that. The playroom will be upstairs, so a lot of the toys and stuff will be up there. So that's what we're going to work on. So let's get started. Also note that the baseboards and stuff are already up and the trim is already up. They're on the top. So I'm basically just I'm not gonna remove it. I'm not gonna cut it, the trim, because eventually this partition wall will be gone. It's not gonna be here permanently forever, I don't think. So we're just gonna basically work around the trim and stuff here that's already there. So anyway, let's take some measurements, get started. Oh, got my measurements. If you can read my scratchy handwriting. So let's get this thing going. I literally feel like I did that the most difficult way possible. I don't know why I did it that way. I just did. Would have been so much easier to do it a different way, but I didn't. So let's get some drywall up. All right, so one side is done. Obviously I'm gonna, paint it and kind of trim it out a little bit, but also keep in mind that this wall is just temporary. So, it may only be up for a year or two, and then it'll probably come down. But anyway, it's time to drywall the other side. I'm not gonna record that just because, you already saw the one side and it's pretty much gonna be the same as the other. So let's get to it. All right, so we got the other side done. So both sides are done now, and we'll trim it up a little bit for the door, and probably might put some trim along the top there, and like maybe some quarter round or something down the sides just to kind of trim it up a little bit, but I'm not gonna get crazy with it. All right guys, so we are outside. It is super duper nice. I had to get some stuff done outside. I had to, it was calling my name. But I got my nephew James here, and Noah's out here running around. I do have to say one thing, so our internet's been out for like a couple of days. They're coming probably today to fix it. And these kids have been losing their ever-loving minds because there's no internet. And it's like, man, if they grew up when like my age group grew up, they had no idea what'd be going on. So anyway, let me flip you around, show you what we're gonna do. All right, so this is the stuff. I don't know, it's just been kind of piled up here over time. It's kind of on the corner. What I want to do is get it over there to the big brush pile, and I think there's another pile somewhere over in here somewhere, but I want to get all that cleaned up so I can get this mowed, start getting this mowed down, and start clearing this out. So let's get to work. All right, so got all that cleaned up. Just to kind of give you some perspective, well, that pile that we cleaned up was about right here. All of that is now clear. It's all clear. So what that's going to do is, one, it is going to kind of keep the snakes and sorry about the wind, it's kind of windy. Keep the snakes and stuff away from the house anyway. And we want to eventually plant some fruit trees and stuff over here. We're going to have a small garden this year. I think it's going to be closer to the house. And then eventually we'll have a bigger garden over here. And then it's also going to allow me to go ahead and burn this stuff, because I don't have to worry about all the tall grass and stuff behind it, which is now all gone. So pretty pumped about that.